All right, welcome students. This is a review of week 4, how to develop a fitness plan. So 3rd to 5th graders, this is what we talked about in class this week. So first, we need to talk about SMART goals. Okay, before we start a fitness plan, what is a SMART goal? So SMART is an acronym and it stands for specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-based. So specific. We want to make goals specific for more effective planning. So don't say this when determining a goal. I want to run. Instead, you want to say this. I want to be able to run 1 mile. That makes it specific for you, and so you know exactly what you're trying to achieve. You need to have a specific goal in mind. M stands for measurable. What evidence will prove you are making progress? You can always go back and change your goal. So don't say this. I will make improvements when I can run for 24 hours. That is very unrealistic, and you will probably not be able to run for 24 hours. So instead, you could say this. I will know I'm making progress when I can run for 10 minutes without stopping. 10 minutes is a time, and you're able to measure 10 minutes with a watch or with a phone. Okay, so that makes it measurable if you have a time limit. Attainable is what A stands for. Make sure you can accomplish your goal within a certain time frame. For example, don't say this. I'm going to run a marathon by the end of the school year. I don't think many of you would be able to run a marathon by the end of the school year. Okay? It is hard for even adults to train for a marathon. So instead, make it a goal that you can attain or you can achieve. Instead, say this. I would like to be able to run 1 mile without stopping by the end of the school year. You, as 3rd, 4th, and 5th graders, should be able to run 1 mile without stopping by the end of the school year. That is an attainable goal for you. And then R is relevant. So make sure your goals align with your mission. Don't say this. I want to get strong, so I'm going to eat a bag of chips. Okay? What? That doesn't make sense. You can't get strong by eating a bag of chips. Okay? Instead, say this. I want to get strong, so I'm going to do push-ups, sit-ups, and do exercise in order to get there. That makes your goal relevant to your mission. Okay? Make sure that what you're saying in your plan, you're actually having steps to meet that goal. And then T is timely. So your goal has a deadline. There is a deadline, and that's the end of the school year. So don't say this. I am not sure when I want to accomplish this goal. Okay? Because if you say that, you're not going to accomplish any goal you set. Instead, say this. By the end of the school year, I want to be able to. So as a class, we have decided that you have until the end of the school year to complete your goal. Now, what is your SMART goal? So you are going to write it down. In class, we talked about it, and you should have written it down. How to develop a fitness plan based on your SMART goal. So you look at your goal, and then you come up with a weekly and monthly plan so you can achieve your goal by the end of the school year. So for example, if you want to eat more healthy food this year, write down ways in your calendar you can eat better throughout the school year and cut out snacks and candy and soda. Another example for fitness would be if you want to run a mile without stopping, then how are you going to get there? Write a plan out. And students, you had time in class to work on your plan. So in class, you had 10 to 15, maybe even 20 minutes in class to work on your calendars and see how you're going to make your goal happen. And then feel free to put this somewhere you can see at home, on your fridge, in your bathroom mirror, in your bedroom hanging up. Show the plan to your family to get accountability, This allows you to make the goal a reality. So when we do this, I shared with you this document spreadsheet. When you do that, you're going to open it up, you're going to click File, click Make a Copy, and then after you make a copy of the document, you can start working. So let me show you real quick where that is located. So here is the document, and it says Student Copy. You're going to go to the word File and down to the word Make a Copy. And then you can delete that and put your student name. And then after that, you click OK, and that makes a copy for you. So if you miss class, you can just email me and I can send this to you. So this chart is for everybody. The SMART goal is what you're going to work on. So you put your goal in this top part. And then we have months October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May, and June on the bottom. And then across we have week 1, week 2, week 3, and week 4. So for example, my goal was I want to be able to run better this year. The first week of October, I'm going to run for 5 minutes without stopping. The second week of October, I'm going to run for 6 minutes without stopping. Week 3, 7 minutes without stopping. Week 4, 8 minutes without stopping. And then in the month of November, for week 1, I'm going to watch a YouTube video on how to run correctly. And then week 2 in November, run for 5 minutes correctly. So watching the mechanics of a runner and learning about how to keep your head up and straight and your arms in a correct running position, okay? And you're going to run for 5 minutes correctly. And then you fill out the rest of the chart. Now, students in class, we said that you were only going to fill out October, November, and December, and then print it out and put it somewhere. And then after that, you will be able to see how you're doing. And then starting in January, we'll fill out January, February, and March in the chart. Okay? If you have any questions, you can email me at any time. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Bye.